The annual Gingerville Muffin Bake-Off was fast approaching, and the air was thick with the delicious scent of baking spices. But this year, disaster struck. All the muffin ingredients were jumbled up. Chocolate chips were in the blueberry batter, lemon zest was in the cinnamon spice mix, and worst of all, a large bag of talking carrots had somehow gotten into the mix. Ginger Spice, who prided herself on her organised pantry, was aghast. "This is culinary chaos," she exclaimed, trying to sort through a tangle of spilled flour and rogue raisins. "Something has caused this massive mix-up." Ginger Snap, seeing this as a perfect opportunity for a new Captain Snap adventure, quickly sketched a scenario where Captain Snap faced off against a nefarious Muffin Mixer who was trying to sabotage the bake-off. He then fashioned a makeshift Flavor Deflector out of a pie tin and a whisk. He held it in front of his face and tested it. "Perfect," he said. "Captain Snap will unravel this baked good blunder," he announced, brandishing his Flavor Deflector. Ginger Ale, oblivious to the crisis, was fascinated by the talking carrots. They were small, orange, and very chatty, with high-pitched voices that bickered incessantly. He'd bark at them, trying to get them to play fetch, which usually resulted in the carrots jumping out of the bag and rolling all over the floor, chattering as they went. Their investigation led them to the town's old ingredient storage cellar, a place usually locked tight and rarely visited. Inside, they found a scene of disarray: overturned sacks of sugar, flour scattered everywhere, and a strange whirring device that looked like a cross between a blender and a carnival ride. "This looks like the work of a muffin masher," Ginger Snap exclaimed, pointing at the device with his Flavor Deflector. "I bet it's trying to mix all the ingredients on purpose." Suddenly, one of the talking carrots, a particularly loud one named Crunchy, yelled, "It's not a muffin masher, it's a flavor flipper." "A flavor flipper?" Ginger Spice asked, raising an eyebrow. "Yes. This machine switches the flavors of all foods, but it's broken and all mixed up," Crunchy squeaked. "And it put us in the muffin mix," added another carrot, who went by Nibbles. With a dramatic sigh, they discovered that the Flavor Flipper, an invention from a long-ago failed baking experiment, had malfunctioned, causing the ingredient chaos and accidentally animating the carrots. Ginger Spice, remembering her history books, realised they needed a flavour stabiliser to fix the machine, an ingredient she knew existed but was extremely rare. "We need vanilla essence of the ancients," she declared with a knowing look. "Vanilla essence of the ancients," Ginger Snap repeated, his eyes widening. He sketched a quick picture of Captain Snap bravely searching for the essence. Captain Snap is on the quest. Their quest led them to the top of the tallest gumdrop tree in the gumdrop forest, where a single rare vanilla bean grew. With a mix of Spice's careful climbing and Snap's makeshift zipline, using his cinnamon stick saber and some licorice string, they managed to retrieve the vanilla bean. Ginger Ale, of course, helped by barking encouragement from the bottom of the tree, causing a small shower of gumdrops to fall down. Back at the storage cellar, Ginger Spice carefully extracted the essence from the vanilla bean and poured it into the Flavor Flipper. The machine sputtered, whirred, and then, with a final clunk, it stopped. The chaos stopped immediately, and the muffins began sorting themselves. The talking carrots all rolled back into the bag, with a few murmuring thanks before falling silent. The Muffin Bake-Off was a huge success. All the muffins were in the right places. The talking carrots were a very odd and funny thing to talk about and make fun of. And Ginger Snap added a thrilling new episode to his Captain Snap saga. The mystery of the Mischievous Muffin Mix-Up and the Flavor Flippers fiasco, featuring talking carrots that are very sassy, a very rare vanilla essence, and a very messy adventure.